Yeah, and it's a very important part of the message, and none more important than the branding. Now you'll see those two images there. I've just given that to highlight some of the decision making. So, I mean, I'm lucky. I've got a very good friend called Greg Nugent. I've known since I was 18. Now he's gone on to do some amazing things, including marketing director of the London Olympics and Paralympics. He was also the marketing director of Eurostar when it moved to St Pancras. He did a film called Rising Phoenix, which won an Emmy. He's chair of the Nottingham Project. He helped form the Earthshot Prize, so an enormous amount of things. But anyway, we were having fish and chips one night in Beeston, a local fish and chip shop, and we were called Symbiotech then. I wouldn't say the exact words he used about the name Symbiotech, but he obviously didn't like it. So he said, why don't you call yourself the Magic Mushroom Company? This is quite early on. So, you think that's quite controversial. So we diffused it slightly by making it a plural, as in the Magical Mushroom Company. And then we went to a branding agency, a very, very impressive agency called North, which Greg introduced us to. And they did us a very good deal on how identity should look like. So the first iteration of that was a presentation that was 270 slides, so quite a lot to take in. So if you look at some of those, so you'll notice that the Symbiotech was using that old logo, and the Magical Mushroom, which they wanted to push me towards, is a bit too much fun. Because when you've got a fun name, having a fun logo probably isn't a great match. So then we went for the more conventional, safe. It reminds me a bit of an old, Western, Central American bank, that's been around for years, So it also looks a bit like a mushroom, and it indicates protection. So you just see these logos, but a lot of thought and, discussions goes into that final decision. But that was a big part of it, and we've recently updated the website. So, it's very important, and I could talk for a long time about how that came about, but that's where it started. That's the direction we took, and when we updated the website recently, then we went into more of a challenger brand type, and a challenger brand that people don't know is where you're trying to disrupt the market, but in quite a big way, which is obviously what we set out to do. And I always like to say that we're a big company that are currently small.
Right, okay. And the website looks great, by the way. Encourage everyone listening to get over there. And now that you mentioned the element of the logo, I actually see that now. But obviously, as you said, a lot of thought goes into that side of things. Paul, I wanted to ask...
it does. And the other thing I should say, actually, just quickly, I forgot to cover off, is that quite amusingly, we weren't allowed to register the Magical Mushroom name with HMRC Companies House for obvious reasons. So we were allowed to trademark it. So the name I decided was MMC Holding International, which isn't as controversial as Magical Mushroom. So we trade as Magical Mushroom Company.